Welcome from the Suncoast Broadway box office. In today's video tutorial, we will walk you through how to redeem your season ticket packages and set up all of those dates and seats for your next season. First, you'll start by visiting the Suncoast Broadway website by typing in suncoastbroadway.com in the search bar and clicking enter. This will bring you to our main homepage. Now, if you haven't already bought your season package for next year, you can do so by hovering over Season Packages and clicking Purchase a Membership. But for the purpose of today's tutorial, we will be moving right along to Book Your Member Seats, which is the second drop down there. So we'll just click on that, and that will bring us to our login page. Now, it's very important that we log into our account before trying to set up any dates and seats for those upcoming shows because that is where your season tickets are attached to you. So first we'll type in our credentials. Make sure this tab is selected here for I am a returning customer. Type in your password and click continue. This will bring us into your account. Now, you should see your name right up here in the top right-hand corner, or the name that you have on your account, and that kind of lets you know that you are signed in. Now we're going to go to our season ticket packages, and we do that by clicking on the tab here that says Ticket Packages. This will show us all of the season tickets that we have in our account. Now you'll see here that I have two identical packages because I've purchased one for myself and one for my husband. I have a 6-show membership. There are also 4-show and 5-show memberships available. So you will be able to tell what type you have in here, and you'll also be able to see in this little box here how many you have left to redeem and how many you have already redeemed. Now, moving right along into setting up those shows, it doesn't matter which package I click, it's going to help get us to the same place, but you'll just click on this drop down tab at the bottom of one of those packages, and it will show us all of the shows that we have to choose from for next year. Now, because I have a 6-show membership, I will actually be able to select dates and seats for all of these upcoming 6 shows for the next year. But if you do have a 5-show or a 4-show package, you will still see all of these shows pop up here because it is completely up to you which of the 6 shows you would like to come to. And another cool bonus of being a season ticket member is that, let's say you go ahead and set up 4 shows today, but a couple months from now you change your mind or change your travel plans and you decide to come to a different show. You can totally swap out that show at any time here online or by calling the box office, and there's no additional fees or anything like that. Just one of our many perks that you get for being a season ticket member. So I'm going to go ahead and select the first show of the season here, which is the Full Monty that starts in the fall. And we're going to move forward with getting that set up. So we'll click on that show there. And that's going to bring us to the calendar of events for this particular show. Now, this is just showing us September, which is the month that the Full Monty opens. So you'll see highlighted in dark gray here the dates that we have that show in that particular month. But we can scroll forward or backwards using the arrows here. So I'm going to go ahead and scroll forward to October. And I can see that there are plenty of performances to choose from for the Full Monty in October as well. So I'm going to go ahead and choose the 14th of October, a Thursday matinee. It will pop up right down here with show times on the date that I've chosen. Since I've chosen a Thursday, there's just a 12 p.m. performance happening that day. It's already highlighted in dark gray, so you don't have to click on it. You'll just bring your cursor down here to select seats from map. This brings us into the map of all of our available seats for that date. A really helpful, handy tool. You can zoom in here. I find it a lot easier to see all of the seats available by using this zoom in and out tool. So because you're a season ticket member, you'll see over here that it's $0 for any seat that you choose. Because you are a season ticket member, you can choose any of those bright color seats there. Now, if a seat has already been taken, it will show in this light gray color here. It looks like we have a lot of availability on this date, so I'm going to go ahead and choose my first seat at D19 here. I'm just going to simply hold my cursor over the seat that I would like to choose and click on it. That will just show me what table I have chosen, and I can go ahead and click add if that looks correct, and that will add it to my sidebar here. Now, I want to go ahead and redeem another package because I have 2 packages in my account, but you don't need to go anywhere. You can go ahead and simply select that other seat that you would like to redeem, and it will know to use other packages that you have. So I'm going to click on that, add that one, and you can see there that it recognized that I had 2 season tickets in my account, and that's how it is paying for those seats for this particular performance. So if both of these look correct, they're at the same table, they're where I'd like them to be, I can go ahead and click add tickets to cart. If for any reason you do change your mind at this point, that's totally fine. You can just click the X right here and it'll drop that seat, and you can pick up a different seat using that package. That's not a problem. But both of these look right to me, so I'm going to go ahead and click add tickets to cart. Now we have the opportunity to go ahead and move into the checkout process if we would like. If this is the only show I want to set up today, that's great. You should go ahead and move into the checkout process. However, if I know that I would like to go ahead and set up an additional show or all of my shows, I'm going to click right down here on Browse for Other Shows. Now that's going to bring me to a list of everything happening. Now I'm going to scroll on down to the season that I have my season package for. And I can go ahead and choose my next show that I would like to set up. So I'm going to go ahead and choose to set up Ring of Fire at the same time today. Now you'll see as I'm getting into the calendar of events for Ring of Fire, if you look right up here in the top right hand corner, it does remind me that I have 2 things in my cart. Those are my 2 seats for that first show that I set up, which was the Full Monty. So good to know that those are still there and waiting for me. But I'm going to go ahead and select my date and seat for this particular performance. And again, we can scroll through the months here to see when it's playing. I think I'll choose a Friday night performance for Ring of Fire. Looks like it's playing at 6 p.m., which is great with me. And I'll go ahead and select seats from map. I think I'll keep it consistent and sit at D19 again for the evening. So again, we just select the seat we'd like, add, we can click another one, add, and that puts them over here. Now notice you're only seeing the tickets for this particular performance because it says Ring of Fire right up here at the top, but your other seats are still in your cart there, so that is totally fine. All this looks right to me. I'm going to go ahead and add tickets to cart. And as you can see, that number updated to 4 right there. So we can continue through this process until we have all the shows selected that we would like, or again, it's totally up to you and completely flexible. If you would like to just set up one show today, that's totally fine. You can go ahead and move into the checkout process whenever you're ready. For the sake of time, I'm going to go ahead and move into the checkout process with these 2 shows that I have added to my cart. So we'll do that just by clicking on checkout. This brings us into the checkout process. You can kind of see where you're at any given time by which tab is highlighted up top here. The first thing it's asking us to do is view our cart and make sure everything looks correct. That's a great time to make sure that you did in fact choose all those dates and seats that you wanted. You'll see the show title and the date that you've chosen there and the seats for that. And then on the next tab we have the next show, the date I've chosen, and the seats for that. If all that looks correct, we can go ahead and scroll down and choose our delivery method. Now, since you're a season ticket member, we do pre-select will call, so all you'll have to do is check in upon arrival. Keep it nice and easy there for you. Of course, if you did want those tickets emailed to you or mailed in the mail to you, you can give the box office a call and we can help you out with that. Will call is pre-selected, so that's great with me. We'll scroll down. We have two more optional questions here. First is we can put a different name on our tickets if we would like. This is a great place if you are gifting tickets to someone to put their name on it, so their name will appear on it when they come to their performance. Or there is the list of attendees in which you could put different names on each individual ticket that you have. Again, both of those are completely optional. These tickets are just for me and my husband, so I'm going to go ahead and skip that step simply by scrolling down and clicking continue. This brings us into our contact details. If you don't have any contact details to update at this time, you can simply scroll on down and click continue. However, if you do have contact details to update, this is the perfect and easiest place to do it. Please make sure that you do keep an updated billing zip code on file for us. That will just help you with future checkout processes to make it go smoothly and quickly, and that you have a updated phone number listed. This is really important just in case we ever need to contact you with any specific details about your tickets. Quickest and easiest way for us to make sure we get in touch with you and that everything is set up and ready to go. So once you've double checked both of those things for me, you'll just click on continue, and that brings us to a brief checkout question, which is simply asking if there are any other parties that you would like to sit with when you come to the show. For example, if I had picked up 2 seats at a table for 8, knowing that I have 6 other friends that are going to be coming and grabbing those other seats with me, it helps the box office to know who likes to sit together. So this would be a great place to list the Smiths, the Haskins, whoever it is that you like to sit with. But seeing that these tickets are just for my husband and I for that evening, I'm just going to go ahead and say no and click continue. Once again, it's just going to ask you to confirm that everything looks correct in your order review. If it all looks correct, you can scroll down and click continue. And this brings us into billing information. Seeing as we're redeeming a season ticket package, there is nothing due at this time, which is always great news. But there is one more step that we need you to take before you can place your order by clicking on that button there, which is reading our updated terms and conditions. These are continuously being updated to make sure that all customers are safe and happy in our building. So please make sure you take the time to read through that. And once you do, if you agree, you'll just click on the box here to agree. And last but not least, you can click place order for $0. And voila, your order is confirmed. Now, this will automatically send you an email to the email address you have listed on your account, which will give you all the same details that you just confirmed in the checkout process. However, if you would like to go ahead and click on View Receipt, that's another great place to see all that information again, and you can print your receipt from there, which will have your dates and seats listed on it. So if you're just hoping to keep that documented, that's a great place to do that as well. Now, if there's any more questions or you realize that you forgot to set up a particular show, you're still in a great place to continue. If you just scroll to the top and click on your name there in the top right hand corner, you can click on My Account and it will take you right back into your account where you can click on Ticket Packages again and you'll see your season tickets. This will also tell us our upcoming details for those performances that we have set up and that we have tickets remaining to set up. And so if you'd like to set up another show in this way, you can go ahead and come right back to here, click on that drop down tab, click your next show that you would like to set up, and go through the same process again. So just know at any given time, if you'd like to get back to your account, you can do so by clicking your name right there in the top right hand corner, and that will get you back in your account to see all of your details. Thanks so much for watching our video tutorial today. We hope it was helpful. We're so excited to see you guys back next season for our full season of Broadway shows. Have a great day.